So you know how Jeff Bezos would say, when everything is changing, focus on what's not going to change. That's why he had the kind of courage to get into the book selling business in the era of the internet, disrupting everything. So I think we can use the same concept as far as we're concerned in the age of AI, right? What's not going to change for us as marketers or for the consumer, right? So if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I concluded omni-channel strategies are still going to work because that's not going to change. People are still going to want to be reached on the channels that they use. So if they're on Reddit, reach me through Reddit. If I'm on Discord, reach me through Discord. Omni-channel. If I'm on Instagram more than TikTok, reach me on Instagram. So we got to be present, omnipresent. Another thing that's not going to change is the degree of personalization that people resonate with. The market is saying, the millennials are saying, I want personalization in the way that I do my research. I want you to give me all the data and be super transparent. And I want to do the research personally, and I want to arrive at the conclusion myself. Gen Z is slightly different. They are into personalization in the sense that they want to feel connected to their brands. They want their brands to feel personable. That's why UGC content spending is increasing. So those things aren't going to change going forward. So we can rely on that. We can build tactics and strategies around that. Why I'm making this video is because I occurred there's another thing, a third spin-off thing, which is newsworthiness. The worthiness of news is not going to change. Think about it. Our mailbox is filled with the news that we volunteered to receive. The news that we volunteered to receive. Because if we talk about the sum total of all information that concerns us, there's the information that we're already educating ourselves on and with, right? So that's courses and books and stuff. Then there's information that we're not privy to. There's information that's still emerging and unfolding as we speak. So that's news. When stuff like that happens, what we're trying to do is open ourselves to it so that we stay abreast of what we're concerned about. So my mailbox will always be open to the news. Is there something I don't know about that you know about that concerns me? Send it to me. That's news. So as marketers, right, what we can do is we can lean into newsworthiness a bit, and we can rely on that. That's not going to change in going forward. AI will not change the need for news, right? And I'll give you an example of how this could work. I get mails from an airline. The airline sends me mails when they have a flight change, like the schedule changes. Let's say between Delhi and Singapore, we have a new flight in the afternoon or in the evening. That's what they send me. That's cool. They believe that's newsworthy from their perspective. That seems newsworthy to me, but I think that's not enough. They can lean into it more. This is a true story. What I'd suggest is, if we're in the era of AI and we can get access to more personalized data, then they can find out about somebody like me and say, you know, oh, he's into the digital marketing space. Can we find out places that he'd like to travel to for his work? So they could send me an email. A better email would be like, did you know that there's these marketing summits ahead of you next year? It could be useful to you to show up to those, make some connections, do some business, right? Why don't we create a package for you where it's easy, it's cheap and affordable and convenient for you to kind of attend these things, right? Can we create something for you? And here's what that could look like. That's an email. So they've tied with news news items that are relevant to me. They've tied their brand with news items that are relevant to me and offered a package, put an offer in front of me, right? So that's cool. Why can't we do more of that? You understand what I'm trying to say? Newsworthiness. Newsworthiness is not going to change. So that's newsworthiness. You got to remember that the people that are willing to get news from you will likely be willing to get offers from you in the inbox. So even in the future, if there are AI tools or anything that's kind of trying to solve the messy inbox problem, trying to truncate your messages, trying to change your sales messages or interfere with the connection you have with your readers and your prospects, even if that stuff comes to be, you can trust in the user's desire to get the news. You know what I mean? That's not going to change. So align yourself with that. Align yourself with omnichannel. Align yourself with personalization. Hyper-personalization would feed into the news really well. And it's up to us to kind of figure out which tools are going to help us do that going forward. Anyway, if you got any value out of this video, press like and subscribe just to find more videos like this and more videos from us. And if you disagree with me or agree with me, drop a comment. If you want to know what we do, there's links in the description. There's testimonial videos and a link to book a call with us, because we're super dope at copywriting and email marketing and direct response. And we want to apply that to you guys as businesses, because we know that you need help. Sometimes your in-house teams don't cut it. Sometimes your in-house teams do, but they need a little bit of oversight. So we can help you out with that. Take it easy. This has been the Dropkick Copy YouTube channel.